Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ever seen a serious fan service anime? Stay tuned to find out more. Before Senran Kagura was a anime, it was a video game and a manga. This anime follows two shinobi schools. One is light, one is darkness. One of them operates within the public eye, one stays hidden to itself. It references yin and yang a lot, which means that neither one is truly good or truly evil. The whole anime is based around super secret ninja scrolls. Each school has one. Well, the evil side is trying to get both of them to unite them. The good side is trying to keep them apart. So there's a lot of battles and things that go on during this anime. Now on to characters. First you have Asuka, who is the one that is still in training. She's still gathering skills and things like that. But as you progress forward in, I think it's episode 3 or 4, you learn that she is actually the granddaughter of one of the big legendary masters. Then you have Katsuragi, who really brings in the lightheartedness, the fan service, and just a straight pervert. She harasses the other girls with her lewdness, and it brings a lot of comedy to the show. One of the most enjoyable parts, and not really my favorite, but a enjoyable character, definitely. Next up, you have Ikaruga, which is the school student president. She seems to be the mother hen, kind of like the boss of the whole group, and kind of keeps them from doing their crazy girl antics. The next character we have up is Yagyuu, and she is a natural prodigy, and she vows to protect the next character. She definitely has this undertone to her to where she's serious, and there's more to her. It's just a shame that the animation didn't go more into that. I really like characters like this. They're some of my favorites, but they really didn't go into her backstory very much, which is one of my first disappointments with this animation. Next up, we have Hibari, which is the one that Yagyuu vows to protect. She is kind of an innocent, dipsy character, always. She seems to be a protagonist in some ways, but then not. It's really crazy how she fits into the story, but again, a much needed character, lighthearted, dipsy, always doing something silly or something dumb. It's great. So for the animation, it's your standard ecchi anime with bright flowing colors and extra jiggle. Boy, is there a lot of jiggle in this one. It's not over the top to the point of Mocking K to where I got bored with it, but this one is definitely good. Alright, let's move on to the plot. And no, not the jiggly kind of plot. We'll get to that next. From my research, it follows the first game, and it loses a lot of the story elements from the first game. It has the same villains and everything from the first game also. But it's very lackluster, and it seems very bland. But it's not bad, but it's not good either. So, the story is that the good ninjas are trying to stop the bad ninjas from gaining both scrolls. Each school holds one, as I said previously. The evil ninjas want to get both scrolls and combine them, which will make something called a super ninja. Now we will move on to the only plot that matters. So, there's the running joke that was kind of used a few times that I didn't care for was the whole Maki roll where they eat the whole thing, like in one piece. It wasn't really my style. There was Katsuragi, who loved to touch or grope the other female characters, and they showed displeasure for it, but it was kind of in a laughing, joking way. Each girl has their own magical girl Sailor Moon style transformation, and it shows their bikini and undergarments as they are transforming. Also, as they take damage, they lose articles of clothing, and if they go down to their bikini, they lose the fight, so there's not really a lot of violence or blood in this one. The anime clearly does not take itself seriously, and it doesn't need to. It does its job, and it does its job well, which is basically eye candy. Cute characters, ninjas fighting each other, battle scenes, and boobs. That's all this anime is trying to do, and it does it extremely well. Especially in the second season, which I will get into in the next episode. So for this anime, So for this anime, I would rate it at like a 6.5 for storyline and plot. But for fan service, it's definitely going to be up there around a 7. It is definitely a watch. I would watch it and then play the game, which I plan to pick up if I can find it locally on Steam or something like that. If I do find it, I will drop the link in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Otaku Alley, and I will see you next time.